in a large
hold
landlord.
up. What is this website? What does this website do? It's like Zillow, you're saying.
The software is created by a company called RealPage.
And it goes on all the real estate websites. Okay, go ahead.
If Johnny has 2 apples, right? Never mind.
Okay.
All my black parents in the chat. No, and as a matter of, don't worry about it. It's a black thing. It's literally a black thing. It's literally a black thing. If Johnny has 2 apples, hold on for a second. Mark, did you get it? Mark.
Yeah, I got it. I got what you said, bro.
Hold on. Let him explain it.
Hold on. That's what I was just about to say, Johnny. Hold on. Mark, can you explain it?
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds, though.
Why you do that? Give me 1 second.
Exactly.
I'm at work, bro. Hold on. Can I get to a spot?
Hold on.
You're talking right now.
Anyway, W's in the chat for Gucci for the $5 donation saying, got to speak to him like a 5th grader because of his level of comprehension. Starting to kind of get their feeling. W's in the chat for Allison for the $1 donation saying, the landlords are... I'll read this out after Mark says what he has to say because Allison is literally explaining what I already said, but I don't want to read it out yet. But W's in the chat for Allison for the $1 donation. W's in the chat for EDG, who sent a $4.99 donation. Say, if preggo woman with abortion tomorrow is hit by a car 2 days and a baby passes, the man is now responsible for unaliving a clump of cells. Explain that. It's laws. Who gives a shit? Again, like women should have abortions. Men should have vasectomies.
Hold up.
No. You're not gonna hold up me, Johnny. We're gonna talk about this rent shit before, so you can give me my $100.
No, Mark. Hold. Mark has to do it.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait for Mark to come back. Also, W's in the chat for Cindy Muse, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say, why is this guy so heated? I don't know. Like, it's been wild. The conversation has been a little weird. W's in the chat for Cindy Muse for the $1.99 super chat. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Also, W's in the chat for Amber. Amber sent a $15 donation and said, take a drink every time he says, hold up, before you finish your point. If I do that, I would have to pause the stream to go use the bathroom because it's a lot. Mark, are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now.
All right, Mark, floor is yours. Can you explain to Johnny what I said? And Johnny, do not say hold up.
So when you hold up, you got to hold up with hold up.
You got to hold up.
And you got to holla. Because when I get $1, I just need a holla. Holla.
All right, you come here to act like a child or explain?
Combination.
Well, I was trying to, because all you knew was hold up, so I was trying to. You didn't understand.
You know what? Move on to another person. This guy came in.
Hold on. Let Mark give Mark a chance. Hold on. Give Mark a chance. Go ahead, Mark.
That was a translation, man. Yeah, I thought hold on was your language.
All right,
bro.
He's not. Go ahead, nice and loud.
I thought hold up was your language.
Okay,
bro.
add someone else. This guy came here to act like a child. He's coming here for trolling. You lost your credibility.
Okay, hold on, Johnny.
Like you.
Hold on.
You lost your credibility.
Hold on, Johnny. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. For real. Hold up.
Yeah, I can't do it with this guy. He lost his credibility. I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You want to troll? So if you want to troll,
seriously, Mark. Seriously, go ahead and tell him what you know, Mark.
He's a child. He trolls.
Chill out, Johnny. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. To be honest, I definitely wasn't here for the whole thing. I just heard a whole bunch of hold ups.
Give me my $5,000 fucking dollars. That's what I think.
Wait. Can I finish talking though, bro?
He has a whole thing with interrupting. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ, bro. Okay. I done lost my train of thought, bro. Like, God damn.
So you can't do it,
bro. Hold up. If you're gonna keep interrupting me, I'm literally at work too, so I'm trying to get to an actual spot that I can actually.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, Mark. I appreciate you. I'm gonna swap you out. Give me
I
a
want
second.
no. Hold up.
Yeah,
You said that
I
he
hear
could
you.
do
Hold
that.
up.
You said that he could do it, and now I want my fucking
Yeah, no,
$5,000.
I need you to slow down. Listen. So this is what I was holding off reading. W's in the chat for Allison. Allison sent a $1 donation saying the landlords are using software to artificially inflate the prices so they can charge more to their tenants. They're marking units unavailable to create scarcity. W's in the chat for Allison for the $1 donation.
I want my
Allison literally
$5,000.
said it.
Hold up. You relied on that guy, and you said that he could.
No.
You said hold up.
Hold on. I said if I can get someone that actually knows what I said, and
We were betting on Mark.
Hold on. Allison sent this donation in before Mark even came up. I sat there and said, I'm not going to read this out because Allison is already saying it. So again, Allison specifically said it.
Okay, read
Allison
it again.
already said it.
Read it again.
Allison said the landlords are using software to artificially inflate the price so they can charge more to their tenants. They're marking units unavailable to create scarcity. Do you understand that?
Is it, bro? That's the most basic concept, and that's what I said. And you said no. You looked at me like I had 4 eyes.
You couldn't understand what was happening.
I said they were using a software.
You didn't say that, bud.
Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. My turn.
Johnny, you're not gonna gaslight me. Don't sit here and try to gaslight me, bro.
Hold up. I said that they're creating a software to hide other units.
When did you say that?
Price. Hold up. To make the price.
When did you say that?
You can rewind the tape.
Yeah, I know. I'm on YouTube and I plan on doing this, so I want you to go on record before you say when you said that, because I am getting ready to play it, and I need you to make sure that you're telling the truth.
You're about to owe me an
getting
apology.
ready to play back what you said.
Hold up.
When did you say that? Be specific as far as what you said.
I said, so, and I was asking you, so they're using the software to hide prices to make the rent look higher than what it is. You looked at me crazy. You said the comments are looking at me crazy. And turns out you're wrong.
You never said that.
Hold up.
No.
I was asking.
No. Now you're going to hold up because now we're going to YouTube. We're going to replay the tape. All right. So you never said that at all. You literally. No, Johnny. Shh. We're gonna replay it now. We're gonna run the tape back, bud. Don't worry, I got you. She's horrible. Yeah, sure. So Kamala Harris had multiple plans for the amount of time that she actually was running, right? 107 days. Now, if she had been running for 9 years like Donald Trump, then I would. All right, let's see here. It's called. It's a software company called RealPage, and large landlords colluded to artificially inflate the rate price, violating antitrust laws. And the Department of Justice was going after them.
How is this affecting prices on a day-to-day basis?
Sure, because when you artificially increase the renting price, you increase the amount that people have to pay for rent, which also increases the prices for other items around.
Hold up.
Wait, you told me to answer the question. You got to stop saying, Johnny, you got to stop saying hold up and let me finish answering the question before you say hold up.
But a landlord could just increase the price by telling you. Why do they need a whole software system?
Yeah, but that's not what they were doing.
I don't understand why they need a software system.
I explained to you what they were doing with the software. What did I say they did with the software?
So a robot's going to tell them, hey, your price.
What did I say they did with the software, Johnny?
Put their price higher.
No, okay, Johnny, I need you to listen for me, okay? You got your listening muffs on?
I'm listening.
Okay. So what this actual software did was verify the prices of the different places that were available for rent in the area, and then marked up the prices for the people that were using the software, and then also at the same time eliminated certain listings saying that these units were not available, even though they were available, so you could actually create scarcity in the market. So,
on Zillow?
It's after this.
Listen to anything that I said.
Hold on. It's after this. Go ahead.
There's
You've already proven that you didn't know what I'm talking about.
Let it play out. Let it play out.
So, but just to make sure we remember what the claim was, you said that you said what Allison said, where you have not. But I'll keep playing.
I
it
was
a little bit
asking.
longer.
Hold, keep playing.
Cheaper prices and just have the higher prices to look like that's the market value. That's what you said. If you want to change the subject, you can change the subject. That's what you said. I'm not changing the subject.
Hold up, there we
bud.
go.
I don't think you.
There we go.
Like,
Replay it one more time for everyone.
Maybe I'm speaking to.
Johnny, what did you think you just said that made any type of point?
I said they're using a software to hide other unit prices. I asked on Zillow, and to make
That's not
the
what
price.
you said,
hold
bud.
up.
And again, no. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Every time I start speaking, you say hold up, and I can't hear what you're saying. So stop talking, and we'll rewind it just a few seconds, and we'll listen one more time. Finding that more renters are using this software that actually not only inflates the cost of rent for their units, but it's a predictive software that removes the amount of available units. It takes the cost of units that are in the area, and then it inflates that cost while eliminating the listings for multiple units. And so a lot of different renters have utilized that software and continue to do so, increasing prices for units while saying that the actual availability is scarce, and they continue to use that to increase prices year over year for renters.
I've never heard of this. And I'm not saying it's true, but if it is true, it's not something that's really out there like that. It literally is. Hold on, I'll get you the name of the software. Hold on.
I went back too far. Hold on. Sorry. I went back too far. I'm going to increase just a little bit more.
For rents? Okay, I'm going to explain this one more time. You got your listening muffs on? I'm listening. Okay, so what this actual software did was verify the prices of the different places that were available for rent in the area, and then marked up the prices for the people that were using the software, and then also at the same time eliminated certain listings saying that these units were not available even though they were available, so you could actually create scarcity in the market.
On Zillow?
Johnny, have you been listening to anything that I said? You said there's a thing they put out there that will take away the cheaper prices and just have the higher prices to look like that's the market value.
Exactly. That's what I said. Hold up. I said that. So I said they're hiding the.
Wait.
No. Are you gonna owe me an apology?
John, no. When did I say anything about taking away the cheaper prices?
Hiding or taking away the cheaper prices to make it look
When did
like
I
it's more
say?
expensive.
When did I say take away the cheaper prices?
So what wording did you use?
Johnny, this is the last time I'm going to play it, and I'm not even going to say.
No, hold up. I don't want. Hold up. I don't want you to play. What wording did you use?
No. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna play it one more time. I'm just gonna play it one more time.
You could just use your words.
No, I want you to hear it, and I want you to tell me where I said anything about hiding cheaper prices. Okay? I'm gonna play it. This is the last time I'm playing it, Johnny. And occurs, do prices drop?
Hold up, I'm talking about on a day-to-day basis. How
I'll get there in a second, but I need you to in the area, and then mark up the prices. Oh, sorry. Do prices drop? Hold up. You. Dang it! I keep clicking off. Sorry. In the area, and then mark up the prices. Oh, sorry. Do prices drop? Hold up. You. Santana versus technology, chat. I apologize. Dang it! I keep clicking off. Sorry. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking to the chat now. You stop. Chat. Is it me? Am I fucking up? Because if I'm fucking
to like $20, did that go down? Yes.
get you the name of the software. Hold up. I'll get your software. Hold up. This is the last time we're playing it, Johnny. All right, let's see here. It's called, it's a software company called RealPage, and large landlords colluded to artificially inflate the rate price
violating antitrust laws, and the Department of Justice was going after them.
How is this affecting prices on a day-to-day basis?
Sure, because when you artificially increase the renting price, you increase the amount that people have to pay for rent, which also increases the prices for
So
items around.
Hold up.
Wait, you told me to answer the question. You gotta stop saying, Johnny. You gotta stop saying hold up and let me finish answering the question before you say hold up.
But a landlord could just increase the price by telling you. Why do they need a whole software system?
Yeah, but that's not what they were doing.
I don't understand why they need a software system. What
I explained to you what they were doing with the software. What did I say they did with the software?
So a robot's going to tell them, hey, your price.
What did I say they did with the software, Johnny?
It put their price higher.
No, okay, Johnny, I need you to listen for me, okay?
Put the price higher is right.
You got your
Johnny, stop talking and listen.
I'm listening.
Okay, so what this actual software did was verify the prices of the different places that were available for rent in the area, and then marked up the prices for the people that were using the software, and then also at the same time eliminated certain listings saying that these units were not available even though they were available, so you could actually create scarcity in the market. So,
on Zillow?
Okay. So, Johnny, where did I say that they were hiding the cheaper prices?
It's whatever. The software is putting the prices higher or making it look higher. So
Yes,
we're both saying the
using
same
software. No, we're not. We're not. But again, you were wrong. You were wrong. I never said that they were hiding
This is your
lower prices.
hold up. This is your claim, not my claim. I'm not wrong. I didn't bring this take up. You did.
The claim that you made is that you actually said the same thing that me and Allison said, and I'm telling you, you didn't say what Allison. No. You say hold up again, I'm gonna kick you. That's a banned word. From here on out, you don't get to say hold up anymore. You say hold up, either you put $5 in the hold up jar or you get kicked. One of the two. That from that you better stop saying hold up. You better say slow your roll. You better say whoa, partner. You better say some other shit. But you say hold up again, and you putting either $5 in the hold up jar or you getting the fuck on, Johnny. One of the two. Tired of hearing hold up. I'm tired of hearing hold up.
Whatever,
We good?
man. Whatever.
All right. Hold up, chat. W's in the chat for Marie. Marie sent a $1 donation saying it was easier teaching belligerent middle schoolers, middle school boys with unmedicated ADHD how to use 5-point perspective than to deal with Johnny. Yes, there's that. W's in the chat for Marie, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. Or if you would like to add to the hold up jar, you can send a donation in for the hold up jar as well. All right, Johnny. So the bigger point that we were making is that price gouging is a real thing. Kamala Harris was looking to address price gouging within the U.S. And when you start to artificially inflate renting prices, it not only raises other expenses for everyday Americans, but it artificially inflates additional costs for the areas where people are renting.
But how do you know that she was going to even affect this or take action on this? Because she said her on Anderson Cooper, she said it was during certain events like hurricanes, like pandemics. That's what she said.
Okay. So what Kamala
Not
Harris
on a
talked about was,
not on a daily.
What did you just say?
Basis.
What did you just say? What did you just say? Okay.
Whatever,
I was
man.
just checking. I thought I heard something. So she talked about actually expanding, and that's what I literally said. She talked about expanding the current price gouging laws that are in place in, I think it's 34 or 36.
Can you prove that?
I have to look it up. Yes.
Okay.
She talked about expanding the current price gouging laws.
I mean, are you gonna prove that?
No.
Okay.
And the only reason being is because, like, why? Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to prove it because I don't have any source. I'm saying I don't see a point of actually pulling this up to prove it to you because it's going to do nothing for you. You're just trying to slow down the conversation.
I'm not trying to slow down nothing, but I don't remember her saying that because they put her on CNN.
That's fine. You
And
keep talking about Anderson Cooper.
the
But
people.
The point that I'm making,
No.
the bigger point that I'm making, right, is that Kamala Harris addressed the things that are affecting everyday Americans, and even more so. I wanted to get to this point, and this is why I'm pushing past this and trying to drag you to this point. The point that I'm trying to drag you to is, has Donald Trump done anything to actually address the higher cost of living that most Americans deal with today? Sure. What did he do?
Thanksgiving is 25% cheaper this year.
Okay. I've already talked to somebody about this, but I'll tell you as well. Thanksgiving is not 25% cheaper. You're referring to the actual cost of Walmart, the box for Thanksgiving. They took multiple items out of that box and also shrunk the portion sizes to make it artificially cheaper.
Oh, how do you know? How do you know we're talking about Walmart?
So what are you talking about?
Just whatever you buy Thanksgiving stuff, turkey.
Okay, so then where you? I've already had this conversation with another guy earlier, and I literally have the price.
Also, egg prices went down.
I literally have the price up right now, and the price per like turkeys, because we end up going like deep diving and we start talking about butterball turkeys, but the price of turkeys are up 11% from last year. But as a whole, grocery items are up year over year.
But egg prices went down.
Yes, egg prices did go down.
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
So you said he didn't bring nothing down.
He didn't.
So
what did he do to bring egg prices down?
Make more chickens.
Donald Trump made more chickens.
That's how.
So Donald Trump.
Hold up. There was a chicken
what did you say? What did you say?
Chicken flu.
Wait. What did you say?
If you want to act like a child, I don't give a fuck.
Either you're gonna put $5 in the holdup jar, or you're getting kicked.
All right, kick me. You're a child.
Hold up. It was about to get really stupid anyway because he said Donald Trump made more chickens. I don't think it was worth keeping him up here because my man literally said Donald Trump made more chickens. I want to know how the fuck did Donald Trump make more chickens? So there's that. W's in the chat for Beauty, who said a $2 donation. Say, hold up. W's in the chat for Jay for the $5 donation. Hold up. You still my op. Johnny, you a op too. Johnny is definitely a op. Hold up. W's in the chat for Honor, who sent a $10 donation saying, I'm sorry you had to repeat yourself so much to this guy. I enjoy listening to you every day. Thank you so much, Honor. I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate everyone putting up with that because that shit was wild. W's in the chat for Cardo, who sent a $2 super chat to say, let go down. Let go down. I'm not sure. Let's go down? Maybe. And W's in the chat for, I think it's pronounced alligator, but not alligator. Angigator. Yeah, something like that. For the $5 Canadian, say, for the hold up jar, I haven't laughed this hard in a while. Like, that shit was wild. Shit was wild. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. This is the backup account, but we switch back and forth between the backup accounts and the main account. This is the main account. Make sure you follow both accounts, right? And let me know down in the chat when you do. Tell me that you follow both of them down in the chat. And I'm going to be on the backup account later. I'm sorry, on the main account later. So make sure that if you want to catch me, you follow me on the backup account and the main account, and you turn on those notifications. That's the only way that you're going to be able to catch me because, I am kind of sporadic as far as where I'm at and when I jump on. You follow both? Thank you. Thank you, Lotus. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Gucci. W's in the chat for Gucci. Let's see here. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dr. Who Graver. I think that's how you say it. Who Graver? People are spinning. Thank you, Blue. Catherine, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, no.
No?
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I'm gonna drop you. No worries. Thank you. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Thank you so much, Mandy. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Lefty, are you a Trump supporter? Lefty Morgan, are you?
All my life, Trump made more chickens. Hold on. All my life, Trump made more chickens.
Okay, but are you a Trump supporter?
Bro.
The shades. I'm sorry, guys. Like seriously, there's no need for you to come up and do that. It slows down the live. We're really just trying to get some debates. Kinetic 7, I saw you in the chat. You said you're a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, perfect. Two quick thank yous, really quick, if you don't mind. Sorry. Definitely chat for Tammy for the $10 donation, Sam, for putting up with these MAGA fools. It's definitely a real job. I think that they don't understand they don't think they understand the amount of energy, effort, and time it takes to actually do this. But I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Jay for the $5 donation, saying, tell Uncle Ruckus white people will never like or support him. We knew that, and also he wasn't black. But W's in the chat for Jay. Also, W's in the chat for Madam for the $4.99 super chat to say another 5 because I appreciate you. I appreciate you more. Thank you so much. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. All right. Kinetic, you got like some wicked background noise, my friend. Is there any way that you can get somewhere to quiet? Okay. Perfect. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Also, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. This is the backup account. Follow the backup account, but also follow the main account. Follow both of them. And also, W's in the chat. Yeah, I'm just going to mute you. You just come off mute whenever that background noise is gone because it was just getting even louder. W's in the chat with Merc with the mouth for the $4 supporters. Trump supporters, the past few days only have crashed out and been reduced to get a job, and you're paid by the DNC. Everyone lives have been that way. Yeah, like they don't really have much. They can't really defend things, and that's just where we are. All right, W's in the chat. Kinetic, I'm gonna send you a request. Have you been able to fix that background?
How about that?
Yep, that? A lot better. All right, you said
I
you're a
was in
Trump
the kitchen.
supporter.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hey, I want to play a game. Can you tell me where's the lie?
The left has committed way more violent acts. Charlie Kirk, President Trump got shot at twice. I mean, tell me what the right did. Yeah, name the violence that the right did. Name something. Okay.
Sure. Shot at Donald. Wait, you just told me to name something.
Okay. The left shot at Donald Trump.
Wait, no. The actual two people that had the quote unquote attempted assassination.
Check your sources, homie.
Check your sources. Donald Trump were registered Republicans.
He admitted it on his social media page, homie.
Sure. He admitted. Tell me where I can find that.
Anywhere other than CNN and MSNBC.
Sure, I'll take anywhere besides that. Can you tell me exactly where I can find it?
You can go to Fox. You can look at the actual charges. You know you can bring these things up, right?
Sure. Just tell me exactly where I can find it.
Go to Fox News, yo.
Okay, and what am I typing in?
You can type in the violence on the left. It's a whole list of things the left has done.
No, you sat there and told me. I told you that the two people that had an attempt on Donald Trump's life were registered Republicans. You said that
no. They're not registered Republicans. They are Democrats.
They are registered Republicans.
They are Democrats. They're self-proclaimed
right, and you're
Democrats.
saying, and you just said that the guy said that on his social media. I was like, sure, where can I find it? So can you tell me where I can find that?
I saw it on Fox News.
Okay, what were they? Can you give me the title? I'll look it up. I'm not even sitting here saying you're wrong. I'm sitting here saying, can you tell me?
Google it.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, kinetic, bud.
Okay.
I'm sitting here saying I will accept what you're telling me. I need you to tell me how to get there so I can find it.
You don't know how to type in foxnews.com?
And what am I? I said, okay. I said, but then what do I look for then?
Just type in the violence on the left.
But you said that we're looking specifically for the guy's social media.
Type in, I'll tell you what, type in recent political violence.
No, but
It's that
told
easy.
me specifically that the people that took a shot at Donald Trump were self-proclaimed
Santana,
Democrats.
did you
That's
just
what
tell
you
me
said.
did you not just tell me to tell you to type what to type in?
No, but you're
Didn't you
shifting
just
what you're
say
saying now.
okay? I'm not. I'm telling you that it's that much stuff. It's that much stuff.
Okay, but yeah,
The
if it's that
Antifa
much stuff, let's be
riots.
specific.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
let's compare.
Do you
So
want
let's
to talk about
compare.
Antifa
Because I'm
then?
not.
But
Hear me out. I'm not saying that the right ain't done no violence, but I'm saying if you compare apples to apples, the left is way more violent. Y'all got bodies over there. Y'all got Charlie Kirk.
okay.
Y'all had y'all tried to kill a couple of
Did you
senators.
know
What are we talking
that
about?
the actual person that is currently being held for the taking the life of Charlie Kirk, he was raised in a Republican home by Republican parents,
But he was
Republican
not
grandparents. Did you know
even his
that
own
his
family,
did you know that his hold
said he
on,
was
hold
the
on,
black
bud.
sheep.
Hold on, bud. Did you know that his grandmother actually said that, to her knowledge, she doesn't know any Republicans. I'm sorry, any
Santana,
Democrats. I apologize. She said
Mr.
she doesn't know any
Santana, how is
Democrats.
that? Hear me out. How is that relevant to his political affiliation as a person? His personal
Well,
affiliate.
sure, I can tell you exactly how
How is
that
that
is.
relevant?
I can tell you exactly how that is because he was raised in a
Mm-hmm.
Republican household by generations of Republicans who ingratiated the Republican ideology, and his parents are Trump Republicans. I'm sorry,
But he was not.
Trump MAGA. Yeah, I mean, he
But he was
identified
not.
as that, but he went further than actual MAGA. He went further to being a groiper, but bigger than that because the groipers actually land on the right side. So while I
I'm about
hear
to go
what you're
down. I'm
saying,
about to
that
go down this whole list. You didn't realize this, right?
that's fine. You just
I
need to
got
actually
it.
provide any
Okay.
actual information. Listen, this is what we're not going to do, though, Kinetic. All right.
Okay. I don't have a way to
hold
send
on,
you a
hold
source
on.
right now, do I?
Yeah, all you got to do is tell me. I got multiple screens in front of me right now. I'll pull up whatever you're saying as long as you
Okay.
actually tell me
Okay. Have you
exactly how
pulled
to
up
get there. I need you to
FoxNews.com
stop
yet?
for a second.
Okay.
YouTube, we should be good now. Sorry about that. I saw that it froze up. We should be all set. Welcome back. I apologize. Also, W's in the chat for Beauty for the $2 donation saying a right winger is headed. Hold on, a right winger beheaded his dad because he voted for Biden. Holy smokes, that's wild. I would have to look that up. W's in the chat for Rhonda for the $5 donation say appreciate your knowledge. This is actually Josie. Hey Josie, how are you? Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Kinetic, the reason why I keep saying I need you to give me specific sources is because, like, and this is not personal to you when I say this. Okay, I want to make sure I start with that disclaimer. I'm not saying this is
You good,
personal to you.
man? I have very thick skin. I'm a car salesman.
Most of the times when I talk to Trump supporters, they say like random stuff that they don't have any information or facts for, and then they try to send me on like a wild goose chase to find some facts that aren't real, and so we end up spinning our wheels looking for stuff that's like not true.
So look,
and the reason why I say like if you have something, can you tell me exactly where I can find it and I'll pull it up?
Yeah, they've been having hearings. Do you watch C-SPAN?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so choose a day. Let's say I forgot the exact date Charlie Kirk got killed. Okay, any day of that week.
September the 10th, right? Or was it September the 11th? September the 11th.
It was around that time. But anytime after that, it was
either the 10th or the 11th because I know like it was right around it.
Okay, so anytime after that, right? Go look at some of those political hearings they on C-SPAN. Go watch those. You know the dates. You just told me the dates. That's your reference right there. They spoke about it in Congress. Okay, the left is extreme. Okay, extreme.
Sure.
Okay, it's to the point. Hold on. It's to the point where even like it's. I tell you what. Try it this way. What is the plan the Democratic Party has? What's the plan? What's their goal? What's their goal? And how are they going to get to this goal? Tell me that. Tell me that. What is the goal and how are they going to get there?
I mean, do you want me to actually?
I really want you to answer that question. Yes.
I'm so confused as far as what the question is about or why we're pivoting to that.
No.
But we were just talking about. We were
no,
just
no.
talking about violence, and you were talking about political party violence. I really want to finish that conversation before we
Exactly.
pivot to something else.
Right. So all this violence for what? Is the question.
Because
All
the
this
right's
violence for
violent.
what?
Because the right's violent. Okay, so
Where?
this is how
Where?
I'm getting ready to tell you, Kinetic. This is how you actually cite your sources, right? So this is an article that
I
was
know how to
quote,
cite a source. I just gave you a reference.
you
I
told
gave you
me
a
to
video
go to
reference. You can really go watch.
fox.com. Yeah.
No, screw that. I said you can go back and
You
you can
said
watch
go
these
watch
political
C-SPAN
hearings.
at some point.
They
Yeah,
tape them
again.
live.
Again,
They tape them
let me
live.
Kinetic. Stop for a second. This is how you
It's
actually cite a
chaotic,
source.
by the way.
I apologize. Chaotic.
You
I
good, man.
apologize.
You good.
This is how you actually cite a source. So this is from The Guardian, from September the hold on, let me make sure I have the right date. September the 17th, 2025. And this talks about how the U.S.
Okay.
Justice Department, the Trump U.S. Justice Department, removes a study finding far-right extremists commit far more violence, right? So this is something that was actually
what's the
found, and this
source?
was in The Guardian.
The Guardian. Ain't that a left-leaning paper?
No, it's a central. Not central.
You sure about
center,
that? You ever heard of
positive.
Ground News?
Yes,
You
I've
ever
heard of Ground News
News?
and All Sides. Yes, I've
You
heard
should-
of Ground News and
You
All
should look
Sides,
at
and I
Ground
use
News.
both of the.
That's definitely a left.
I know how.
Listen.
I know how to use Ground News, bud. I'm sitting here telling you.
Okay.
I use Ground News and All Sides. Do you know what All Sides is?
No, never heard of All Sides.
Okay, so All Sides is the difference between Ground News and All Sides is Ground News is a compilation of the actual biases, and it tells where the biases are leaning, and then it gives you the spin from different positions. All Sides, they're just an independent fact checker that does blind studies and actually
go that
rates
word
the
again,
information. I'm sorry?
You know when fact checkers? You know when fact checkers got coined? When Democrats took over? That's guaranteed to be a left-leaning paper.
That's fine. I need
Like,
you to stop
right now,
for
hear me
just for a
out.
second.
If you're going to be in the
no. I need you to stop, and I'm just going to finish what I was saying before you do that. So the point is that the United States Justice Department under Donald Trump actually, this was after Charlie Kirk lost his life, and there was an actual archive that was titled "NIJ Research Tells Us About Domestic Terrorism." And it was actually removed from the website between September the 11th and September the 12th. It was an independent investigation from reporters who wrote stories, and they actually found that since 1990, far-right extremism or far-right extremists have committed far more ideology-motivated homicides than far-left or radical Islamic extremists, including 277 events that took more than 250 lives. In the same period, far-left extremists commit 42 ideology-motivated attacks that took 78 lives. So my question to you, Chaotic, is if the left is committing more violent acts than the right, then why did the Trump Justice Department actually remove that study that was completed from the website stating the amount of violence that had been committed based off of right-wing ideology versus left-wing ideology? I'm gonna send you a request to unmute.
Here we go. I look at left-leaning papers the same way y'all look at Fox News. The shit is biased. So the only thing you can do is go see what's actually being said in Congress for yourself. I do that. I don't rely on the paper. I sit down for 2 and 3 hours sometimes when I watch this stuff. Okay?
What I can tell you with my question though?
Your question was is why does it appear that the right's doing more if it's actually not, right?
No, that wasn't the question.
Repeat the question, sir.
Sure. Why did the United States Justice Department delete a study that was on their website showing that there had been more violent crime that occurred based in right-wing ideology versus left-wing ideology or Islamic ideology?
According to who? Let me try it this way. According to who?
There's
the
multiple.
Guardian?
Yeah, sure. I can give you multiple sites that actually wrote about this.
Okay,
But
so
again,
go
it
and
was
listen. Again, I'm
literally
saying it
listed on. Sure, you can go to PBS. Like literally, PBS wrote about it.
Left leaning.
Left leaning.
Yes, they are.
Based
Yes,
on
they
who?
are. Based on their stance. based on their stance.
Sure. Again, where are you getting that from? Where are you getting that from?
I watched the damn hearings myself. I watched the hearings.
Sure, but
I watched
so
the
are
hearings.
we? But so just to make sure we have this, just to make sure we have this true, just to make sure we have this correct, you're basing this on the fifis in your tum tum. You're not basing this off of actual empirical data or information. You're basing this off of your fifis.
What?
Your fifis.
How you did that?
Because I sat there and said, where is it based? And you said, I sit there and I watch it.
I just said they are discussing these things in Congress. Senators, congressmen are discussing these things. All you have to do is sit there and listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
What's going on is what's going on. And this is Mike Johnson said this. I'll quote him. Mike Johnson said this. Majority leader said that what they're doing is they're not counting all of the left violence as violence. They're not even listing it. They're not even listing it.
Based off of who? Based off of Mike Johnson? Is that you're saying? Based off of Mike Johnson? He's the only one. They did a study.
Wait, they did a study.
So are you telling me? Are you telling me that Mike Johnson doesn't lie? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm telling you right now. If you look at the paper, you see certain things. If you look at the like charges and the crime, you don't see certain things showing up on the left. They're hiding certain things.
What again?
Like literally.
From where? Can you point me in the direction where I can find the stuff that they're hiding?
You can find it on shit. They still talking about it, man. All you gotta do is watch it. This is the ongoing thing. They just try to kill Trump again.
Cool. So, like you're saying, they're talking about it. Can you give me like a place where I can have sworn testimony, verifiable evidence, like something that's
I just told
tangible?
you, congressional hearings. Congressional hearings.
Okay,
congressional hearings.
Go get a video. How about that? Go grab a video. Like
can I share a video on this thing?
You can tell me where I can find it and I can play it. Sure, go get a video.
Hold up, let me look for one.
Go get a video.
It's like, not that hard.
You're sitting here and you're just saying stuff, and like at this point,
no, I'm telling you that you're just wrong.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay,
you can prove it. I'm gonna mute you. You go find that. W's in the chat for beauty for the $5 donation, saying, Google Justin Mohan. Who's Justin Mohan? Let me Google this person. Justin Mohan. Justin Mohan, convicted first-degree murder, sentenced to life without parole for. Oh, this is the right-wing guy that beheaded his dad. Holy smoke, for voting for Biden. Holy smokes, that is wild. Justin Mohan. He's 33. That is crazy. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of violence to me. W's in the chat for beauty for that one. W's in the chat for Sandra. Sandra, thank you so much. Sandra sent a $20 donation, saying for dealing with the ignorance. Sandra, you know, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. I appreciate you so much. W's in the chat for Sandra. W's in the chat as well for Chris for the $5 donation, saying J6 and the Hortmans. This guy knows nothing. Exactly. I haven't even gotten to those. Like I promise you, they're in the back pocket. W's in the chat for Cindy for the $1 donation, saying says your source is biased, then your source is Fox News. Shaking my head. Exactly. I don't understand how he's talking about any type of biases while actually talking about Fox News. That's like the wildest statement ever. Like that one doesn't make any type of sense. Not even a little bit. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube and you want to send a super chat, I will read that out. All right. Also, guys, keep tapping the screen. Kinetic, you got to come back into the screen. If you don't come back, then you'll actually time out. Send your request to unmute. Let me know if you were able to find that. Nima, thank you so much for the $1 donation. Not just beheading, made a YouTube video with several heads. Holy fuck. That is wild.
Okay, so that doesn't help your argument, though. I never said that the right don't commit violence. I said the left commits more violence.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's being covered up.
It's being
covered up.
Sure, I hear you, but my actual My actual information is the actual study that was completed by the United States Justice Department. So,
which Justice Department? Which one?
The
Not
United
this one.
States Justice Department. This
You
has been,
give me a
this
reference
was,
for that. You give me a reference for that.
I already did. This was information that was compiled over the course of multiple administrations, and this is information that's been collected since 1990.
So that
going through multiple administrations.
In the past gave you information about today's administration?
No, multiple administrations
saying?
collected. You got to listen for a second, bud. Multiple administrations have collected this information over the years starting from 1990. So
we
this
talking
is a
about now.
compilation.
We talking about now.
Yes, but I'm telling you, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Just listen for a second, okay? Multiple administrations since 1990 has collected data on far right, far left, and Islamic extremists and their ideology, the amount of events that have occurred, and the amount of lives that they have taken. This has been collected under the Bushes, under Clinton, under Obama, under Trump, under Biden, under all of them. And it has been a running compilation of the information. And there was a complete study that had already been on the Justice site, right? So it was all on the Justice Department website. This is something that has been standing and something that has been a repository of information since 1990. And the Trump administration actually removed it. You get what I'm saying now?
And where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the
It was
proof?
on
Anybody
the
can say that. Where's the proof?
Yeah. It was on
All right,
the
look,
website
I mean,
prior.
this is how it works.
And
This is how
now,
it works.
hold on. It was, listen, I'm telling you where's the proof? The proof is it was on their website. It was an archived document that was accessible. But now when you go to that page and you try to actually access that same information that was there prior to Charlie Kirk losing his life, it now takes you to a page that says 404 Media, which is a unavailable page.
I know what that is.
So, like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, it was there before, but now when you try to go to where it's been since 1990, it's no longer there.
And you think having a 25-year-old page, well, we'll be at 35-year-old page is a good idea? You don't want to change
It's
that?
not a page,
You
but
think
you
it's a
know
good
what a
idea to update
repository is?
Archive.
Exactly.
Like an archive, right?
Exactly. So it's not saying that, oh, this is somebody did it 25 years ago and it's just sitting there. No, this is something that has been updated, and it's not 25 years, it's 35 years. But
30.
they've
That's
been
what I said,
updating.
35.
They've been updating it every single year with new information.
Okay. And you don't see, and you think Trump was responsible for that?
His
How you know what
administration
somebody under
removed
Trump?
it. His administration.
How you know it's his
removed it.
administration? Because they blame
Because
him for
it was-
everything. They blame him for everything. He's been suing people left and right.
Because the
up and
Trump
down
administration,
because they keep lying on him.
because the Trump administration has access to the Justice Department. It couldn't have been the Biden administration that removed it in September of this year.
I don't think
who
it was
had
the
power?
administration at
Who
all.
had power over the Justice Department in September of 2025?
Trump.
Okay,
But who controls
so
the depository? The repository. Who controls that? Does the
Justice
White House control
Department.
that?
It's the Justice Department. What do you think you're trying to say? I'm confused as far as what you think you're
I'm trying to get
say.
to how I'm trying to figure out how we got off the party of violence conversation. I feel like the
We're
goalposts
not.
got moved a little bit.
We're literally not. I
Okay.
think you're just confusing yourself.
So tie it-
my
so
point.
link
My
the two
point
together
is,
for me.
hold on. Listen to me for a second, Kinetic. I'm sorry, Chaotic. Shoot.
You good?
It
I'm
I'm just gonna call you Seven. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right. So the point that I'm making is this repository is a long-standing compilation of data that has endured across multiple administrations. And this Donald Trump administration, the Donald Trump Justice Department, is the first one since 1990 that has removed that access to that compilation of information. They literally removed it so people can no longer view these studies and the amount of information. And then as soon as they removed it, they ratcheted up the rhetoric saying that the left was more violent, where there was actual documentation that that supported the right being more violent on the government websites.
That's not true. I would have to
What's
see
not
that
true?
from an unbiased source.
What's not true?
That he had it removed. That Donald Trump himself personally had that removed.
When did I say Donald Trump himself personally had that removed?
Y'all acting like Donald Trump was the one who did it.
But
Y'all
I don't
blaming him
think
for
you.
everything.
I don't.
Y'all
I
can't
don't
even-
think you're
y'all
listening.
can't even talk
to
about
me.
your own parties. I am listening. What I'm
But-
saying is,
What I'm telling you is Donald Trump's administration is in power. Donald Trump's
Yes.
administration is in power. And so
Yes, I'm with you
the
there.
government falls under Donald Trump's control. The Justice Department.
he's
Donald
not
Trump-
a dictator. You do realize there are rules, right? You do realize there are rules, right?
When
Okay.
did I say he was a dictator?
Okay, so what you have to prove to me
You know
is that
what
he
the
was the one
problem
who pulled
is?
the
You know
string
what
on
the
that.
problem we're having right now, Seven, is you for some reason think that like I'm attacking Donald Trump. And I
No,
am not talking about
I'm saying
Donald
that
Trump.
one don't
I'm
connect.
telling
They don't
you,
connect.
Yeah, they do. He literally appointed
Then help
the
me
head of the
understand how it
DOJ.
connects.
Who appointed the head of the DOJ?
He did.
Okay, that's exactly how it connects, right there.
So
That's a
so
straight
you
line,
thinking-
bud.
So you think she did that under his word? That what you saying?
What I'm telling you is Donald Trump's administration is in power. The Justice Department is the one who had access to this repository that
Okay,
was available.
let's talk about the Justice Department then. Let's talk about the Justice Department. There's no point in even mentioning Trump.
It's
Let's talk
under
about the
the
Justice
Trump
Department.
administration. Why
So how
would we
was he
talk about the
responsible
Justice
for that? He
Department
hired
without
her
talking
to
about the Trump
He hired her to
administration?
do a job, right? If he hired her to do a job,
And ever since then,
And she's
he's
doing the job.
told her in public and in private how to do her job. Am I wrong?
probably.
Has Donald Trump
Probably.
publicly told
a matter
Pam
of fact,
Bondi how to do her job?
No, he's complaining about what she's done. He ain't telling her what to do. That's a different
He's
thing.
publicly told her how to do her job, including putting out a tweet telling her that she needed to prosecute James Comey and Letitia James, and then those charges came after prosecuting James Comey and Letitia James, and as of yesterday, both of those charges were dropped. So Donald Trump put out a tweet saying that Donald Trump put out a tweet saying that Pam Bondi directly needed to actually prosecute them, and as soon as he said that, then she actually did it, and as of yesterday, they're like, nope, there's nothing there. So again, you can try to spin it and bounce around all you want to. The point that I'm trying to make, and I want to be very, very, very clear about my
I'm
point.
gonna side note that.
I want to be very, very, very clear about my point. My point is that the right has been more violent than the left, and the source that proves that the right has been more violent than the left is this archive of collected data that has spanned it across multiple administrations. I'm not talking about the Trump administration.
know.
I'm not. You're
told
asking
you.
what happened to
They're
it. I
not even
said the
counting.
Trump administration removed it. My point still stands. Answer this question for me. Why did the Donald Trump Justice Department remove a repository that has collected data since 1990 that proves there has been more violence on the right than the left?
You know what? Since 1990, right? I want to talk about this administration this year.
That's fine, but can you
far,
answer my
this year.
question?
My argument.
That's fine. That's fine,
I'm
but
not.
can you answer
that's
my
not-
question?
It's a moot point. It's a moot point. I can get. I'll give you that.
The word is moot,
1990.
M-O-O-T. The word is moot,
what I
M-O-O-T,
said.
and it's not
That's
a
what I said.
moot
I'm
point.
chewing.
I would like for you to answer the
Either way,
question, and then
it
we
is.
can pivot
I'ma
to
say it
wherever you
again.
want. I just need you to be
Okay,
very
cool.
direct. Listen.
Let me finish.
listen,
You keep cutting
listen.
me
No. I've spent a lot of time on this, and I just need my question answered. Like, I promise you, as soon as you
Like
answer
you
the
mute me when you
question,
don't want me to talk.
because you won't
answering the
stop
question.
yapping for a second, I'm telling you, as soon as you answer the question, we can push past it. But the question is very directly, why do you think the Trump administration deleted a repository documenting the amount of violence that is committed by the right wing and the left wing since 1990 that shows that the right wing has been more violent than the left wing, and then after deleting that information started to talk about the amount of violence on the left? Why do you think they did that?
I don't think that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I don't think that. I think you're in an echo
So
chamber.
can you explain to me why you don't think that?
Because you can see the violence being done on.
No. We're not talking about the violence.
Hear me out.
Hey,
Yeah, you cut me off?
because
Yeah,
you're trying
you
to.
cut me
Yes,
off?
because you're talking about the violence. I'm not talking about the violence. I'm talking about why do you think the Trump Justice Department
I don't think
deleted
that.
that archive? Okay, you're saying you don't believe. Why don't you believe they deleted the archive?
I don't believe it. Because they
Why?
Because they lied on this dude so many times. He's made more money suing y'all mofos than anything.
Okay.
Why?
Okay,
Because y'all
that's
keep
perfectly
lying
fine.
And the slander.
That's
Right?
perfectly fine.
So after
That's
a
perfectly
while,
fine.
when somebody
Hold
keeps
on.
lying- No, hear me out.
That's
Let me
perfectly
finish.
fine.
Let me
But
finish. You cut me
my
off.
thing
You
is
let me talk.
if there's
I can't
actual
talk, yo.
proof, there's actual proof that
According
prior
to who?
to
The left? According to the left? According to the echo chamber you're in?
it was literally
That's the whole
on the
point.
government website. What are you
He sued
talking about?
ABC. He took settlements from
Okay. This is what we're gonna do, right? This is what we're gonna do. Seriously. I'm either gonna need you to engage with reality. Like seriously. I'm
now I'm
seriously
not
need you-
engaging with reality.
Shh. I need you to engage with reality, or you're gonna have to go. Because this is what I do know. If you can't actually even engage that something used to be on the government website and it's no longer on the government website, then you're not dealing with reality. Because just because they took it down from the government website doesn't mean you can't still find that information. And even more so, people have used that information since 1990, before Donald Trump ran for office. So this is not about Donald Trump. This is about the actual information that we had access to that was on the government site that is no longer on the government site. Now, 7, I need you to directly engage with the fact that the information that was once accessible on the government site is no longer accessible on the government site.
Are you talking about the federal police misconduct thing? That's the only thing I see. I don't see nothing about no political violence or nothing.
No, I'm not. It's called the NIJ research, which tells us about domestic terrorism.
And you think he took that down? Why? Why do you think he took it down?
I didn't say Donald Trump did it. I said the Donald Trump Justice Department took it down. I think that the reason why I think they took it down is because Charlie Kirk, 1, had gotten his life taken, and 2, they wanted to be able to speak on the violence on the left. And if you have this actual repository there that people can openly check, then the lies that they're telling are immediately shut down. They wanted to be able to lie without someone saying, hey, we can actually see that's a lie.
Yeah, all left leaning. Every one of these papers is left leaning, y'all. Like, if you can show me a right wing source or even a medium, I someone down the middle, I'll concede that.
What are you referring to?
Because your sources are all biased. That's the issue. Your sources are all biased.
What are you referring to?
The study, the DOJ study we were talking about. I'm gonna see.
You're saying the study is biased.
I'm saying these papers that you're quoting. I'm saying your sources are biased. I have not seen I don't see a intermediate source or a right leaning source. Or every one of these people that's saying the same thing. They're all left leaning. You're in an echo chamber, homie. You need to listen to somebody who thinks differently. I'm telling you now, that's what the problem is.
Okay.
Show me a right leaning newspaper or article anywhere from anybody that says that.
Sure.
And I'm not even. I'm not. This is, to be honest with you. This is not even relevant to my argument.
It's relevant
this is your argument.
To the entire. Exactly, it's relevant to the entire article. I mean, the entire argument. All right. So, this is what I'm going to give you. All right. So, we're looking at the article from Newsweek, right? DOJ deletes study alleging rise in
Left-leaning.
far-right terrorism in the U.S. No, it's not. It's literally not. The reason why I pull this up is because I wanted to make sure that we gave you a non-bias centered source. So take a look at this. A second here. See this? So this is all
Yeah.
sides. That's Newsweek.
Yep.
It's centered. You see that? The actual information is centered. All right.
Okay.
All right. So the biasy rating on Newsweek is centered. All right. So
Okay.
Newsweek.
I disagree with
covered-
that, but I see what it says.
I don't care what you
I told you
disagree
up
with
front.
because you don't have actual facts or information. You're only talking from the feelings in your
According
fucking.
to who, sir?
According
You
to
don't
you,
cuss right
because
now.
you know
You're
what?
cursing.
You've been up here this entire
You're
fucking
cursing.
time.
You're cursing.
You've been up here this entire fucking time, and you haven't provided any type of source. And the only thing that you've done is tell me I want to hear some shit on the right. I don't give a
You won't let
fuck
me talk.
about right-leaning news sources when you don't want to actually engage with
You
truth.
don't listen.
You sit up here and you
You're in
deny
an echo
reality,
chamber.
and I've had
you
patience
have
with
blue
you
hair
this
on that
entire
hat?
time, and you don't have fucking information. No.
you have blue hair
Now
on?
the thing that I'm gonna say, Seven, is either you're gonna fucking engage with reality or you're gonna fucking go.
I am
One of the
engaging
two.
with
I don't care which one you do,
I don't
but you're
gotta
gonna
be here,
stop
homie.
sitting here denying reality.
You're the
I don't
one
give a
mad.
shit
You're in your
about.
feelings,
I don't
sir.
give a shit about you denying
act
reality
like a
anymore.
girl,
I
yo.
need you
Calm-
to engage. Shut up.
Calm
Shut
down.
up. Shut up.
Next
Stay on
subject.
mute. No one's talking to you. Stay on mute. Stay on mute. No one's
That's what
talking
you
to
do.
you.
You can't.
Stay on mute.
You can't debate
You're-
properly.
it's not your
That's
turn.
what it is.
It's not your turn to speak, and you
No,
don't
you
actually
an
know
embarrass-
shit. W's in the chat for Sarah. Sarah sent
Really?
the
You
$2
gonna let me
donation
talk?
saying, please
You
ask
leave
the
me in
guest to
chat
stop
shit.
eating while he's debating.
I can't even talk.
He can't even, he can't do anything.
Just like-
might as well let him eat.
That's why they deposition and Clinton
Shut the
building.
fuck up.
You ain't talk about that
W's
issue.
in the chat for Will.
Guess
Wilson, a
what
$10
Epstein
donation
actually-
said, need
Guess what Epstein
chaotic
actually-
car dealership names so I know where not to buy a car from. Exactly. Because that car has to be a lemon. W's in the chat for Dallas for the $10 donation saying, Lord, listen, I
Probably couldn't
apologize
afford
for
to buy a car
crashing
for me,
out, but
homie.
this guy has literally tried me and
You and your
pushed me
feelings.
to
This
the
is
furthest
This is what Democrats do.
because he is absolutely
debate,
like
they
a
just yell.
moron and he
And they
doesn't know
scream.
anything. W's in the
And
chat
they
for
argue.
Becky for
They
the
can't
dollar
de-
donation said, can you please
They
tell
can't
this
use that
jackass to
word.
blow his effing nose? Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
They can't
I mean,
even
like
use their
dealing
words.
with
They get
dealing
all
with the
mad.
child who doesn't deal with reality is
You're
like
the one
hardest
yelling
thing.
and cussing.
W's in the chat
You're
for
throwing a
Emily
tantrum.
for
How?
the super chat that says
You throwing tantrums.
sanity leaning. Exactly.
He keeps shutting my mic
they
off.
don't understand what biases is. That's because I'm speaking and I'm thanking
You are the
donors
one
and you
that's
don't have
biased.
self-control. I am thanking donors.
the one that's-
Please stop talking. Listen, I'm going to be serious with you. I'm trying to finish thanking the donors. If you can't wait for me to finish thanking the donors, I'm going to kick you. So stop coming off mute and let me finish saying thank you. That's it. I'm not even talking to you at the moment. Just stop coming off mute and let me finish saying thank you. Fuck. W's in the chat for Key for the $10 super chat to say, Santana, he can't follow. I'm afraid you're wasting your breath. I've realized that. W's in the chat for...
I can't even get it out, yo. Fuck it.
He ran. He fucking ran. He fucking ran. Like a fucking child. W's in the chat for YYG Nika for the $9.99 super chat. I sent a DM on TikTok with a link to a study on the CCJLS that supports the far right is the problem. Oh, I'll check that out. Definitely. W's in the chat for Waddle for the $5 super chat to say the caller sounds like an echo chamber of sheer unresolved ignorance. He cannot follow the conversation and he is beyond reproach. He has no points. Exactly. Like, I really tried. I promise you I really tried. I promise you I did. W's in the chat for Great Scots for the $4.99 super chat. This man has no sources and no information, yet derives derives you for bringing facts. Yes. W's in the chat for GG for the $5 super chat to say, simping for a man that would make him a slave. Holy fuck. Yeah. W's in the chat. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and Linktree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, and you like to send a super chat, I will read that out. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not looking to talk to friendlies. With that being said, let's see here. Guys, if you don't mind, keep tapping the screen. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 400,000 likes. Also, make sure you hit that follow button. Hit that follow button if you don't mind. Please, please, please hit that follow button. And also follow the main account. Kathy, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, let me drop you because I think you've accidentally requested up before. Ali, are you a Trump supporter? Ali, are you a Trump supporter? All right, I'm gonna drop you down. W's in the chat for Joshua for the $10 donation says send a link on TikTok for PBS source DOJ removed. Yeah, I had the PBS source as well. He said PBS was biased too. So, Jerry, are you a Trump supporter? Jerry, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'll drop you down. Guys, really quick sanity check. If you look down at the bottom and you see the pink and blue person, that means you are good. You're good. You're not in a request. But if you see the gray person, that means that you're in the request to debate. And so if you're in the request to debate, that means you're a Trump supporter, you're over the age of 18, and you're ready to debate. So make sure that if you have that gray person down at the bottom, that you're in the request and you're ready to debate. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Jay, are you a Trump supporter? Jay, are you a Trump supporter? All right, I'm gonna drop you down.
That's me.
Yeah, it was you. ASBFS, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm here. Yes.
Okay.
Let me turn my phone up.
Okay, no worries. What can I call you?
Just A. A is fine.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna actually keep it pretty simple. I mean, I have a bunch of things on the background that I think are all the truth or truths. You can tell me where you think a lie is, or you can just tell me anything that you think that Donald Trump may be doing that's positive.
I want to say to date, pretty much everything he has done is positive. And everything that you have in the background is a lie. You can start with the fact that you claim that his polls stink. And I believe that you're referencing the same polls that said that he was going to lose the election. That's one. The economy cannot be trashed because the market has broken several records since he's been in office. He cannot be a guardian of the PDF files because they were collected. They were collected.
Hey, can we go one at a time?
Hello.
I don't want to run. I don't want.
I'm sorry, but I'm not able to finish making my point, or you just want you want to start cutting me off too. Well, I'm only supposed to say one thing at a time.
No, can you just listen for a second? I said I don't want to run through all of them at once. So can we go one at a time and then talk about those things one at a time?
Why can't I just review everything and then we just go back and forth? Because what happens is you like to segue to another topic and then start giving your so-called, sources where there's also sources to support what I'm saying. So that's why I was just running through them all. Like super simple for when Epstein was arrested, that was under the Democrats, so they had the files. He can't be guarding those. They're being released now. Hate
That's
is not a
fine. We're gonna talk.
requirement. He's been a president of peace. And as far as being a party of check NIH.
I want you to pick.
Check national.
I want you to pick one. You get to talk about one topic. Now, please pick the one topic you would like to talk about. The one. Which one topic would you like to talk about? The floor is yours. Please tell me. Wow, you guys are so fucking insufferable. You're muted. I send your request to come off mute.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't get on TikTok too often. I prefer funny videos on YouTube, but some kind of way I came across your foolishness and I jumped on TikTok just so I can let you know and let your listeners know that they should listen to the debates and they should listen to what's going on the Congress, on the floor, okay, in the House of the Senate, because you and John Palapoo like to spread lies. So, okay, the party of violence. There was a study that was done by the National Institute of Health under Biden that actually states you can pull the page all the way up to the end. That actually states that there was not enough data to actually say that one party was more violent than the other.
What's the name of the title of the article or the study?
Just go to NIH.
I'm looking it up right now. Just tell me the name of it.
Which Sir, I don't have the page pulled up in front of me. I'm talking to you. But you can go to NIH and search without the topic. Actual information. You can Google.
Okay, then tell me what to search for. I'm just looking for anything.
I'm telling you, this is the game. Oh, this for the money. People, go look up your own stuff and research. Stop listening. He wants to get rich while he lies.
I do want to get rich, and I'm not lying to you. The only thing that I'm saying is, can you tell me what to look up? I'm just looking for anything to try to find your source. Okay, then tell me. What the fuck, lady?
Follow the directions. I'm sorry.
Give me the fucking name of the title.
Baby, but
Give me the name of the title, lady.
Oh, baby. Oh, calm down. I'm giving you the directions. You can either go to
W's in the chat for Amber. Amber sent a $5 donation saying, "Why are these folks so defensive over a man who don't give a half a shit about them? They're so defensive because they've made this person their entire personality, and now their personality is being attacked because we hold Donald Trump to some type of standard that they don't hold him to. They're easily swayed because they're a bunch of sheep. That's what it is. They're a bunch of buttercup snowflake sheeps that need baby bottles because all they do is crash out. They can't have an actual intelligent conversation because they don't know anything. And every single time that you actually just say like, hey, can you provide any type of information? They crash out because why should they actually know things? Why should they actually have sources? Why should they actually do anything besides speak on the fifis in their tum-tum? So this is what I'm going to do, chat, because I'm better at finding information versus them actually trying to communicate information. I'm going to just randomly go on this wild goose chase, which I hate doing. But this is the only way that we can actually disprove these MAGA liars, is because we have to go out and find this information ourselves. So while I'm actually searching up to find this information, we're going to ask A to stay on mute while I go search for this random needle in the haystack. Chat, what I would like for you to do while I search for this random needle in the haystack, can you please tap the screen? Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 500,000 likes. Make sure you hit that follow button. If you look up at the top, you see the word follow. Hit that follow button. Follow the main account as well. And if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and a link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Let's see here.
Are you going to NIH or Google? So
I need you to stop talking. Let's see.
Wait, but while you're searching, why can't I?
Because no one wants
Let
to
me
hear
tell
your
them all the
voice.
good
Your voice.
stuff Trump did.
Shh, your voice is irritating. So you don't get to speak while I'm actually.
Have you seen gas?
This
Have you
is
seen
what
gas?
this is what we actually gonna do.
What about eggs?
You're crashing, bud. You're crashing.
What about all the deals? Trump is getting us out of debt.
All right, so this is what I was able to find after going to NIH and looking for a study of violent crimes on the left and the right. I came up with diddle, nada, nothing, squat. Now, what I did find, though, was more information. What I did find, though, was more information saying that the NIH does not collect broad violent crime data. This information is primarily collected by the FBI and the Bureau of Justice Statistics. Now, if you're looking for some type of, let's see here, while there was a, if you were just reading it, then give me the title. Okay, cool. If you were just reading it,
because you lied to the people. You lied to the people.
If you were just reading it, give me the title.
I was looking at it on my phone.
Okay, if you're looking at it, then give me the title.
But if you let me tell you exactly what you're
No. All you have to do is teacup.
See, every time I say
all you have to do is teacup. Go and get the title. No, see, now you're lying and you're being disingenuous. I need you to. You said you were just looking at it. You said it's on your phone. Cool. Teacup and go get that title and come back with the title.
Where the hell do I teacup?
Nope. Shushies. All you got to do is swipe out. All you got to do is swipe out and go to your internet browser where you were just looking at it. So swipe out for a second and go get that title and come back and give it to me. If you were saying that you were just reading it, then go get that title. W's in the chat for Nima, who sent a $1 donation saying for her and chaotic Baltimore breeds idiots. I've learned that. Also, if you guys don't know who the need to know is, he's an absolute idiot as well. So I know that. W's in the chat for Alex for the $5 donation saying kick fun, please. She's too ignorant. I don't like to do the kick fund unless they get so insufferable. So as of right now, we're going to hold off on the kick fund, but holy fuck. W's in the chat for Betty, who sent a $2 super chat to say Silk and Diamond merge into one Maga Karen. That's exactly what happened. Guys, W's in the chat as well for your mom, who sent the marshmallow and also the high fives. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. If you're in the request, make sure you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you're not a Trump supporter. We're not looking for to talk to any friendlies. Did you get the name of that title?
I'm sorry, it wasn't the National Institute of Health. It was the National Library of Medicine.
Okay,
so pull that up.
Can you apologize for telling me that I was lying when I said that I couldn't find it?
Can you hear? Can you hear? I said I was sorry.
Yeah, but you didn't specifically say I'm sorry for saying that you lied.
I told you, you might have a speech delay. I said I was sorry. That was the first thing I said.
I heard you say I'm sorry. It's not the NIH. It's the National Library. Yeah, I said, can you apologize for saying that I lied? I want you to be specific, bud. I need you to apologize for saying that I lied when I wasn't lying.
What you think I was saying I was sorry about?
I don't care what you in general was saying that you were apologizing for. I need you to be specific because you called me a liar.
Well, that was the only thing I said that was wrong.
Okay, can you, all you have to do is say, Santana, I'm sorry for calling you a liar about the information.
No, I'm not going to be apologizing over and over again. I said it one time.
Yeah, you didn't apologize. That's not how apology works. Listen, you know what? At this point, I don't even care. Give me the information. Hey, okay, at this point, listen. Fuck all that. Give me the name of the title and where to look it up at.
Medicine, National Institute of Medicine. And when you get to the search bar, look up studies between, left and right. Okay. Political violence. And it's going to tell you. And at the bottom of the page, it said that there's not enough evidence.
Hold on. National Institute. Hold on for a second. I don't want you shotgunning. National Institute of Medicine.
So you want to keep want to keep
I want to get to where you are before you continue to actually rattle off nonsense. Like, do you know how a conversation works? Why don't you have any type of self-control? Like, how old are you? Serious question. How old are you?
y'all don't play fair.
How old are
I'm
you?
younger than you. I'm younger
Older than you.
I can
How old are you? Are you 15? Are you 13? Are you 5? Or are you an actual adult? How old are you?
go to the page.
How old are you?
Read the last paragraph.
What's the name of the title?
I just told you the website.
That's why I told you to stop shotgunning, because I was trying to get, I'm ready to type it into the search bar. What's the name of the title?
That's the website. And when you
on
get
the website, what's the name of the title?
You can just search the topic, okay? I can't pull it back.
What am I searching? Just tell me.
And this was done.
I can't hear you while you're out of the app. You have to start. Okay. You have to be in the app for me to hear you. Now say what you were saying.
I have to go back and forth so I can read the whole title. Okay.
Write it down then. Write it down. Fucking write it down. W's in the chat.
And listen while I have it. A comparison of political violence between left and right. That's the beginning of the title. It's a little bit longer than that. Okay, and this was done under
No,
Biden.
hold on. A comparison of political violence of, you said left and right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
It says by left wing.
No. Stop. Just wait until I get it up. All right, so I typed in a comparison of political violence of left and right, and the first thing that came up is NLM, digital collection regulations and procedures. The second thing is, again, digital collections, discrimination ethics and testing. Yeah, I'm not seeing an article. As a matter of fact, just so you know that I'm not, pulling your leg or on some BS, let me go ahead and do this really quick. All right. So, and let me expand this. So, NIH, right? A comparison of political violence left and on.
Put left wing and right wing. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Put left wing and right wing.
Okay, let's put left wing and right wing. Even though you didn't say that before, let's put it.
Okay. That still don't take away from it proving my point. And if you really want to,
what I'm saying, no, stop.
You don't want me to say anything because you want to keep.
No, it's because you're sitting here and you're fucking lying. Like, listen, look,
I'm not lying.
So okay, stop. So I'm on the site that you told me to go to, right? You said National Library of Medicine. You told me to type in a comparison of political violence of left wing and right wing. When I do that, can you tell me?
Scroll down. You don't want to pull it up.
Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Because this is over 2,000. This is 2,000. I'm sorry. It's 1,385 results. And if this was the title of what you were saying, it would be the first thing to pop, but it didn't. So now I'm looking for it specifically.
Type the rest of the title in to narrow it down some more. Come on. Go back up to the search bar and type comma. Come on, so we can pull it up. You want to laugh?
Oh, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Oh,
go back up to the search bar, type comma. And put in.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm putting this phone down. Tell me what to type. Comma what?
And Islamic extremists in the United States and around the world. Now that's the complete title. I hope other people looking it up too. And while they add it, they can
hold on. No. Stop talking. Hold on. I want to make sure we find this before you try to get off on something else. All right. And the question I have, hold on, stop.
I don't think so.
And let's see, around the world. All right, so just to make sure I have this right? The actual title, hey, Stop crashing. The
I'm not
title you gave me is A Comparison of Political Violence of Left Wing and Right Wing, comma, and Islamic extremists in the United States and around the world. That's what you said, right? That's the whole title. Islamic extremists in the United States and the world.
Don't put put by. And that's 100% correct.
What? Wait, hold on. You said don't put of, but
it's supposed to be
because you keep changing this.
A comparison. How would it be by political violence? A comparison.
You just said by just now. I had of, and you just said by.
No, you have two ofs on there. A comparison of political. How can you comparison by a come on. Are you okay? A comparison of political violence by. Thank you.
Keep reading.
The rest of it is correct.
No. I want you to read it to me so I can make sure I have it.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Sir, let's not play this game. Go to the page and scroll to the end, and so you can read the conclusion of what they say. And this is done under Biden in 2022.
Okay. All right. So just to make sure I have this right. All right. This is what we're going to do. Okay. So a comparison of political violence by left and right wing, comma, and Islamic extremists in the United States and the world. Right? That's what you told me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They hit search.
I'm gonna hit search.
Let us see you hit search.
Already, I just hit search.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, I hit search. It went from 1,385 to 4 results. All right. These are the 4 results, right? Now you tell me which one of these 4 results is the article that you're looking at.
I can't see the bottom one. What does that one at the bottom say? The Arab at home.
Tell me which one of these 4 results is the one that you're looking at.
Well, none of those are the ones I was looking at.
Okay, now I went to the website that you told me to go to. I typed in exactly what you told me to type.
Go to your main search bar. Well, then copy and paste that and type it in Google, because I don't know what you're doing that it won't pop up for you.
You know why it won't pop up? You want to know why it won't pop up? You really want to know why it won't pop up? It won't pop up because you're fucking lying. That's why it won't pop up. It won't pop up because you're lying. It won't pop up because you're a liar. You're a liar. Why would this information be on? This doesn't even slightly make sense, right? Why would this information be listed in the National Library of Medicine?
You won't.
This doesn't even slightly make sense.
You won't bet me, yeah.
This doesn't even slightly make sense. You tried to give me a source. I went exactly where you told me to go. I typed in exactly what you told me to type in, and I still couldn't find it. So either you're a liar,
I don't know what
either you're a liar, or like I said, either you're a liar or you're stupid. Which one?
No, you're the dummy. That's why
I hear you. Go ahead and crash out. Crash out and cry harder. W's in the chat for Victor. Victor sent $1 donation saying, we made copies of the NIJ report before DOJ scrubbed it. 306123 PDF. If you have trouble downloading it, you can upload it elsewhere. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Thank you so much for that. I need to check that out. W's in the chat for our King for the $5 donation to say, who's paying these black people to push this BS? You know that there's like a massive push, like absolutely a massive push. W's in the chat for our King, who's paying for the $5 donation. W's in the chat for Anthony for the $5 donation saying, why are all these MAGA supporters like this? It's because they don't know things, and the world is really scary when you don't know things. W's in the chat for Allison for the $1 donation saying, if she just had practiced a bit of patience and took a breath, she would have already had time to get her point across. Like, she's been crashing out since she got up here. Like that's been the whole thing. W's in the chat for Charlotte for the $10 donation, saying this guest is so ignorant it's painful. Mice for snakes, slugs for salt. Santana, keep taking out the trash and clean up those maggots. Absolutely. W's in the chat for a tips and a $5 donation, saying this insufferable woman is not aware of all the many studies that show right-wing violence outpace left-wing violence by multiple sources. Exactly. Like there's multiple sources. W's in the chat for Anima for the $1 donation, saying you're being meaner to her than other guests. I'm sorry. Like, and I think what it is, Nima, and I apologize. I think it's just like, you know how, like when something continues to wear on you. I mean, like we're up to almost 3.5 hours. And it's been like nonstop idiocracy. And I think that my patience over a stream starts to wear a little bit thin. But Nima, I apologize to you, and I promise you I will try to not be as mean and more patient. So thank you for the $1 donation, but thank you for bringing me back to reality for a second. Does in the chat for Muzan for the $2 donation, saying multiple people found it. It proves they're wrong. And W's in the chat for Tony for the $5 donation, saying if you actually Google it, it comes up. Hold on. It comes up, and if you actually Google it, it comes up, and she's still wrong about it though. Absolutely. W's in the chat for Khalees, who sent a $1 donation and sent a link and said type this into your URL. And so what I was just about to say, hey, can you please stop? Can you please stop?
No, apologize.
I'm still reading to my donors. So
and you call me stupid.
You are, no. And I'm not done. I promise you still are. I promise you. So like I was saying, hey, I need you to stop crashing out. Listen, hey, I'm going to kick you if you can't stay on mute for 2 seconds while I continue to thank my donors.
Got a good job.
I hear you. You're crashing out. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, actually, W's in the chat for Kay, because Kay just sent the information over. So for anyone that's actually wondering, it's not on the National Library of Medicine. That wouldn't make sense. Again, another reason why she's stupid.
They collect other
It is on the website for PNAS, and this says a comparison of political violence by left-wing, right-wing, and Islamic extremists in the United States and the world. So it's not on the site. And so they start to actually break this down. This is a PDF, and it breaks down multiple points. And it starts with the actual following the 9/11 attacks. There were a large increase in Islamic terrorists driven, especially in Al-Qaeda, blah, 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 blah. It goes through the abstract. And this actual study, it literally says here, more generally, there is growing evidence that suggests extremists representing a different ideology may be more common than assumed. An example of liberal and conservative both represent a social world in a similar simplistic way, which they distinguish both groups from more moderate individuals. In studies in behaviors and conflict, one study found that both right-wing and left-wing extremists are used more negative and argumentative language than moderates do. Finally, a strong inclination to defend one's belief against worldwide violent groups and low tolerance, such as groups that have been identified both liberal and conservative. Taken together, I'm literally reading off this information that you wanted me to get to. Can you please stop interrupting and let me actually finish reading the information? Thank you. Taken together, the research suggests that left-wing and right-wing extremists could be equally likely to use violence to pursue ideology. And so then it goes into breaking down the multiple ideologies, including, why did she run? She fucking ran. She literally gave me this source, and she fucking ran when I started to go through the source, because the source proves her wrong. Like the source literally proves her wrong. That's why she ran. She knew that I was getting to the actual table, and the table of the breakdown by ideology shows that Islamic ideology, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Let's see here. I got it. Got her. Got her. The Islamic ideology is responsible for 17.6% of the violence. Left-wing ideology is responsible for 23.4% of violence. And right-wing ideology is responsible for 59% of the violence. This is a data set that was created from 1948 until 2018. And it consists of 1,563 individuals throughout history. So not only is this a larger sample set over a larger amount of time, it overwhelmingly disproves everything that she said. Overwhelmingly. She's self-owned. W's in the chat for Marie for the $1 donation saying, nah, fam, be meaner. Like, I promise you I'm not trying to, but like, they're insufferable. W's in the chat for Kira sent a $5 donation saying, I was born and raised in Hampton, Baltimore, and doesn't represent us. I know. For some reason, like, and I wouldn't even say she's black. I would say she's FBA. And if you don't know what FBA is, like, yeah. Like, they're worse than Blagga. FBA is way worse than Blagga. W's in the chat for Beauty, who sent a $5 donation saying, you're doing just fine. Keep your foot on their necks. No mercy. Olivia. W's in the chat for Amber for the $1 donation saying, I think I found it. It actually says the right and Islamic are equal and the left is less likely to be violent. Yeah, I didn't even get down to the bottom to read what she was trying to say. Like, this chart at the very top actually shuts her down. W's in the chat for Will, who sent a $5 donation in the link saying, and she's still wrong. Chat, I fucking love you guys so much. I do. You guys, literally, everyone was able to find that information as well. As she was sitting here spreading lies about where she found that information, the chat was on it. You guys were on it. You were on it. W's in the chat for Keith for the $10 donation saying, as a 60-year-old white liberal woman, I don't understand how any other woman, black or white, could support Trump. It has to be self-hating. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. Guys, make sure you tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 525,000 likes, and make sure you hit that follow button. If you look up the top, you see the word follow. You're not following me, hit that follow button, follow me, and then follow the main account as well. Let me know, put it in the chat when you follow both of them, because I want to see who's following both. You guys always follow the backup account, but you forget to follow the main account. Show the main account some love and follow the main account. Danielle, are you a Trump supporter? Danielle, are you a Trump supporter?
Hello?
Hello? Danielle, are you a Trump supporter?
Can you hear me?
I can. Are you a Trump
Sorry,
supporter?
I didn't mean to do that. I'm not even like in America.
Okay. All right.
I was just watching. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry.
The last person was insufferable, right? Or was it me?
Yeah.
Was I tripping?
Yeah. No, I watch these lives all the time, and I'm not even in America. But I just I find it hilarious. But I don't even know how to end this.
Are you Scottish or Irish?
I'm Scottish.
Scottish. I can hear it. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Sorry about that. Thanks anyway.
The thing that, if you guys have, Mark, yeah, I like Drew McIntyre as well. Mark, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, I did it by accident.
Okay, no worries. I'll drop it down. Yeah, Drew McIntyre is dope as well. No, shout out to you. Shout out to you. This person is gone. I don't think this person is a Trump supporter. Cody is dope. Adrenaline in my soul. All right. Where are we at? I'm hoping we can get a couple more debates. MAGA, Trump supporters. What's your hat read? It says Kamala would never. My hat says Kamala would never. And if you are interested in grabbing one of these hats, because these hats are sold by Hector Talk. He has the link in his bio. I thought he was in here, but he's not in here right now. But if you're interested in grabbing one of these hats, you can do so. I like my red hat, and then also on the side it has Santana Speaks. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. If you are interested in actually proving me wrong, because I know for a fact, MAGA, all you got to do is tell me where is the lie. All you got to do is tell me where's the lie. I don't think that you can actually tell me where the lie is, but give it a try. Give it a try. I know. I absolutely know. MAGA is the party of violence. And I know for a fact that on this live, we've been live for now 3.5 hours. And in this 3.5 hours, every single person has proven that they're violent. Not only have they proven that they're violent, but they've actually proven that hate is required. Like, it's been mind-blowing how hateful they are. But they're also the guardians of the PDF files. That's what they don't want to talk about. They try to like run away from the fact that, you know, Trump's on the list. Trump's absolutely on the list. The economy is trash. It's in the toilet. Like, it's shown that the United States has, thank you for the cake, has lost about 1 million jobs. 1 million jobs. War games is going to be crazy. I can't wait. And last but not least, poll numbers absolutely stink. The one thing that keeps me a bit sane and understanding that they cannot completely institute their authoritarian regime is the fact that Donald Trump is so unpopular. And the reason why we know Donald Trump is so unpopular, like, none of them actually talk about how unpopular Donald Trump is. Bob, are you a Trump supporter? I mean, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. The way that I know that Donald Trump is wildly unpopular is that his people are no longer supporting him. And, like, you remember, okay, then request up, Bob. I sent you a request. I think you're a bot. But MAGA is no longer supporting Donald Trump. And they used to be like full-fledged, full-throated in support of Donald Trump. And now we can't even get them. For real, I bet you won't get in the box. You muted. I bet you won't request up. Chat, stay with me for a second. Okay. Every single Trump supporter, there was nothing special about them. Not one single thing was special about them. There was nothing that made them different, nothing that made them special, nothing that made them stick out. And then Donald Trump showed up. A billionaire, a reality TV star, a person who has a personality bigger than life, someone who owns everything, someone who is, around all these quote unquote supermodels and all this other stuff. This person shows up, and this person shows up with a red hat. A red hat. And with that red hat says, hey, if you wear this red hat, it'll make you special. If you wear this red hat, it'll give you proximity to me. If you wear this red hat, you too can be a billionaire. If you wear this red hat, you too can be a reality TV star. If you wear this red hat, you too can be surrounded by supermodels. And they said, I want that. They all said, I want that. And so they took their red hat and they put their red hat on their head. And no one took them serious when they put that red hat on. Everyone thought it was a joke. Guys, think back to 2016. Tell me I'm wrong. Chat, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Clock me if I'm wrong. Think back to 2016. I was in South Carolina at this time. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I went to bed. I woke up and Donald Trump had won the election. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Tell me I'm wrong. I went, does anyone else remember going to bed and then thinking that Hillary Clinton was going to be the next president of the United States of America, and then waking up and Donald Trump was the president? And even more than that, I remember seeing the video of Donald Trump's face when they told him he won. Even Donald Trump didn't believe that shit. Even Donald Trump couldn't believe that he actually won. But you know what that did? It put power in their red hat. It put power in their red hat, and it put a battery in their backs, right? That's what happened. When Donald Trump won that election, that red hat became special. And since they were all wearing that red hat, they became special. It's the first time in their life that they were special. They didn't have to have an actual personality because they had this red hat. They didn't have to actually know anything because they had this red hat. They didn't have to be successful because they had this red hat. They didn't have to be kind because they had this red hat. They did not need to be an actual functioning adult because they had this red hat. So when you guys sit here and you wonder why they are the way they are, think about it. Think about it. For some of us, our kids give us purpose. For some of us, our spouses give us purpose. For some of us, our jobs give us purpose. For some of us, our actual activities give us purpose. Like, we find things that give us purpose, and it makes us happy, and it drives us and motivates us to do what we do. For MAGA, this red hat gave them purpose. Not only did it give them purpose, but it gave them power, or at least what they thought power was. And now, the cracks are starting to show. Now, they're wondering, well, hey, does this red hat actually symbolize PDF files? Does this red hat actually symbolize billionaires? Does this red hat actually symbolize failure? They're starting to get it. And this is where I'll land my plane, chat. This is where I'll land my plane. While they're starting to get it, they're having an amygdala response. They're having an amygdala response. The part of their brain that engages in fight or flight is now going off, right? It's going off. And what's happening is, for some of them, it's flight, right? They're saying, you know what? Holy fuck, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Some of them are doing it. Some of them are actually doing it. But there's some of them who are staying to fight. And that's what we're seeing. When we see these Trump supporters who come up and they immediately crash out, they're the ones who pick fight instead of flight. When we see these Trump supporters come up and they deny the same thing that you guys see it, right? They're the same people that go from live to live to live to live. They talk to me. They talk to Dean. They talk to Parker. They go over and they talk to Dantrell and Itchy, and then they go talk to Pickles, and they talk to Diava, and then they jump over and they talk to Zeus, and like they talk to all of the same creators. They talk to Jess. They talk to Manda. Like they talk to all of the same creators, and they say the same thing. It's never a situation where they say, hey, I was saying this, I learned this, I'm not going to say it anymore, but I still have a problem with this. They take that same point and they say, abortion, 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 immigration, 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 tariffs, 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 war, war, war. They repeat the same thing over and over and over and over, talking to everyone because they're not looking to actually learn. They're not looking to actually engage. They're not even looking to actually defend their point. The only thing that they're looking to do is to hold on to what made them special. Chat, if you wonder why MAGA keeps crashing out, if you wonder why they get up here and slur, if you wonder why it's hard to even get them in the box, it's because they're trying to hold on to that last little piece of what makes them special. And if we take that last little piece from them, then it's 2015 all over again, and they have nothing. That's why they are that's why they are who they are. That's why they don't care about the harm that's coming to them. That's why they justify every single thing. Because at this point it's a sunken cause. And they're willing to hold on. They're willing to say or do whatever they have to say or do so they can hold on to that piece of themselves that's special. The problem with that is that red hat no longer symbolizes them being special. That red hat has officially become a scarlet letter. That red hat has officially become sword of Damocles. MAGA, I know you have no clue what the sword of Damocles is, but you should go look it up. You should absolutely go look up what the sword of Damocles is. That's what's sitting on your head right now. That's the problem. One day that sword's going to fall, and one day soon. W's in the chat for Bradley for the $5 donation saying MAGA doesn't know how to read data. They're just used to being told what to think. Absolutely. W's in the chat for Ian for the $1 donation saying, do you think Sheamus' injury is a work to bring someone else in for the tournament? I don't know. Honestly, I haven't kept up in the last couple of weeks, so I'm not exactly sure. I just saw the clip from where they lined up for War Games, and I saw can we take a moment to say this is the most stacked War Games ever? It's gonna be so crazy. Holy fuck, it's gonna be crazy. W's in chat for Marie for the $1 donation saying, not out loud did superfan. How do I get in the Discord? Follow the link. Follow the link, Marie. Or send Kay a message and she'll get you in the Discord. But you can follow the link. Where'd you follow from you did superfan on here? Yeah, just a FYI. You guys can do superfan here, but I would actually say go over to YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow button on YouTube, but become a member over on YouTube instead. It's cheaper. You get all the same benefits, and yeah. So I would say do YouTube. So W's in the chat for Darlene for the $5 donation saying, thank you for what you do. You got a hard task doing this every day. I enjoy your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Darlene. I really appreciate you. W's in the chat for all the gifters. W's in the chat for all the gifters. Let's do this real quick. What up, Adam? I see you, bro. W's in the chat for Adam. DeVille, are you a Trump supporter?
Hi. No, I wanted to share some information that I found I think you might find interesting, coming from sources that you just accredited. It's about there is a hotline for service member. It's called the GI hotline. And in July, they published an article saying that there was a 94% increase in service member calling for counsel about defying illegitimate orders. So there is an argument to be made there as for the video that the Democratic lawmakers just published. So I did not hear any of you guys, because I tried to stay on top, but I did not hear any of you guys mentioning that.
No, that's really good information. And like, I think the fact that people on the right are trying to deny that there's a need for a reminder, like Donald Trump has been doing everything that he can to ramp up the weaponization of the military. And so I think that not understanding that like this is a thing is absolutely asinine. And no, that's a great call out. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing that.
You can find the source I found it on truthout.org. They have really, really good articles. I think they're a center. They're a non-profit organization, but they also seem to be very centered. And they were also there was an article about that on PBS as well. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.
Joe, did you come up here to actually say that you're leaving the MAGA cult and you are no longer a Trumper?
Unfortunately not.
You still riding the Trump train?
Man, that's the only train that's going forward.
You and Bubba. I know. Holy smokes.
Okay. I want to speak on what the lady just spoke on, if I could.
Sure.
You know, an unlawful order has never been documented to come from the president. First of all, the president is the head of the armed forces. But if he issued an unlawful order from the office of the POTUS, it would be eviscerated by the chain of command that it would have to go through to reach the soldier. Usually, when an unlawful order is given, it's from a direct commander or a superior officer who wants a soldier or soldiers to go do things that aren't by the Constitution. Never in the history of America has a president issued an unlawful order. Now, what these six congressmen
don't
have
go too
done,
far. Don't go too far yet, Joe.
It's true.
Yeah. What up, Adam?
Hey, what's up, man?
You want to talk to Joe?
Yeah, Joe, I mean, the deployment of the National Guard ended up being unlawful, right? I mean, the judges struck all those down except the DC one.
When?
Over the last week, the Oregon judge...
Sir, that's not true.
It is true.
I'm sorry, you're making that up.
Nope, the Oregon judge...
No,
that actually was
the
true.
Oregon judge? Okay. Listen.
Yeah, they were all struck down, Joe. Listen to Adam. Hold on. Just give him a second. Let him finish what he's saying.
Go ahead.
The troops literally went back to their home states because that entire plot was a fail. And it makes sense that they're saying refuse illegal orders when Trump is trying to use the military to enforce law, which violates the Posse Comitatus Act. So
that came way from the president's desk? Did that order come from the president?
To deploy the National Guard? Yes, he did press conferences about it. I don't think it was like secret.
Nope. Sir, an unlawful, what these people are doing is really implementing sedition. Because when the thing about it, when you refuse to do what you think is an unlawful order, you're opening up the door to be court-martialed, possibly imprisoned, and thrown out of the military.
They have a duty to reject unlawful orders, don't they?
But they have to be right about them, sir.
Sure, and the Posse Comitatus Act is abundantly clear that military cannot be used for civilian law enforcement.
Sir, nope, Donald Trump did not issue an unlawful order. And what you have to realize is,
wait,
there's a reason why you have never heard that.
Slow down for a second, Joe.
It's been implied, yes.
Right, but Joe, hold on for a second. If the orders weren't unlawful, then why would the court strike down the orders?
So let me get this. The orders were struck down after the fact?
Yes, after Donald Trump issued the orders.
America is in a very litigious state right now. They'll win a court case one week, lose the same case the next week, lose it again the next week, win it the next week. We have 733.
Wait, are you talking about like the appeals process, or you?
No,
you
the process in which these restraining orders are filed and things like that. Let me just tell
It's
you.
not winning a case. It's just a temporary either injunction.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. So
Right,
these things are going to go back and forth forever.
Well, no, the case is wrapped up now. They lost.
At the behest of people who want to be against our president. But he is absolutely the commander-in-chief of the armed
Trump-appointed judge. I don't know why she'd be against the president when he literally appointed her to the position, and the case wrapped up.
I think that you may be...
Oh, those are so gas, Santana. I love those.
I think that you may be looking at things differently, but I'll look it up and see.
So you think these people are guilty of sedition? In the video?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, the president
you at
has
least
certain
condemn
powers,
Trump, right,
sir.
for calling for their death, right? You at least can condemn that, right?
No. He didn't call for their death. He said
You're
that
right.
it
He
was
said hanging as
punishable.
well.
He said that sedition is punishable by unalivement.
And then he reposted someone saying they should be hung.
Sir, you're clearly indoctrinated.
I just looked at his Truth Social.
You're clearly indoctrinated, man.
I'm just descriptively telling you what he
And you
did.
said
I'm
you
not
were
even
in the
making an argument.
military? Listen.
No, he didn't say
Like
that.
I said, for it to come from the president, it has to go through a myriad of people to reach the average soldier to go do a mission.
You never actually answered my question though, Joe. Like,
what's your question?
If Donald Trump issued orders to deploy the National Guard, and the courts deemed those orders to be unlawful, did Donald Trump issue unlawful orders?
It's hard to say. I mean,
It's
because
not- it's
hold on, I'm
actually
gonna tell
a
you
yes
why.
or
I'm
no
gonna tell you
answer,
why.
Joe.
Because every step, at every turn, Donald Trump is being impeded by these by these by these tyrannical judges, man. They're just basically trying to impede everything he does. To me, they're trying to create a fourth branch of government that tells the executive branch what to do.
No, there's
Donald
three
Trump
branches.
is
And the other two
absolutely
have
perfect.
checks.
They're literally a third branch that's doing their job.
No. They're trying to be a fourth branch that tells the executive branch what to do. Did you see what the lady did with the head of ICE? She made him report to court every day to her. Let me tell you something.
Wait, do you think the president is not supposed to have any checks on his power?
Yes, when they're real checks.
What?
That's not a check. That is
The
something that
judicial system
appeases
isn't a
people
check?
like you and the fodder that you want to ingest.
I'm not the
Joe,
judge that did this.
Joe,
Okay.
but Joe, the judicial branch isn't a check.
Of course it is. But it's not a check before the president. It can't tell the president what to do.
Yes, it can.
It can get him back in line from what he's doing. But it can't go and say, well, you're the head of ICE. Report to me every day. Here she is, just a judge
No
that's
judge
been
has said
appointed,
that.
a federal judge. These people are playing games with y'all. You have to understand how things work. And what these Democrats
You're a little
did,
confused, Joe.
no, you should be.
No, I said I think you're confused.
What these Democrats have done is put people in harm's way of ruining their life and career by questioning something and not knowing if they're right about it. There's nobody
Joe,
I know can go on their
what are you even
job and
talking about
question
at this
their
point?
boss.
Wait, but
without
Joe, like,
without
it's
it
literally,
being
it's
repercussions.
literally in their oath that they take, Joe. It's in their
Okay,
oath.
that's fine. But they have to be absolutely correct that that's what they're doing now. And a lot of them aren't.
Joe, I just
now
want
they
to be
question
clear.
everything.
Judges
can't
can
have
tell the
that,
president what to do if the president breaks the law. That's like the entire point of the court system.
Okay. Okay. Keep
Give me a
that
second,
keep
Joe.
that same
Give me a
energy.
second, Joe. Give me a second.
Cool.
Joe. Laura,
Go ahead.
Laura, W's in the chat for Laura for the $10 donation saying, does he mean that all people Trump appointed after firing all the qualified people?
True.
Probably. W's in the chat for Jeanette for the $1 donation. Talk about indoctrination, right? W's in the chat for Maga Cries for the $2 donation to say Joe doesn't know what checks and balances are. He doesn't. W's in the chat for all the gifters. Guys, if anyone else likes
Of
support
course
live,
I
you can do
do.
so.
Yeah,
Cash App, PayPal,
you let
Venmo,
them talk about
all
a
the
black
pay
man.
links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Just like DJ, who sent a $5 super chat to say, anyone in the chain of command that does not relay his orders because anyone in the chain of command that does not relay his order because it's unlawful is by definition refusing to allow an unlawful order. Exactly. That was in the chat for Key for the $5 super chat to say Joe is the person you were talking about going from live to live crashing out. I can believe that one. Guys, Adam is here. Did Joe run? Holy smokes.
Oh, I thought you might have removed him. That's crazy.
No, Joe ran. I was just about to say W's in the chat for Adam, guys. Make sure you show Adam some love. Adam is up here. Show Adam some love. Adam, I didn't know what you were going on. I didn't know if you wanted to, they were all hiding, but now there's a bunch of people in the box. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know if
I'll stick around for a few.
All right. They were I had literally got on the soapbox and now they're here. So.
Yeah, they're hanging on by a thread at this point. It's getting tough.
Literally, I don't know if you heard me talking about it.
You black boy. Oh, you black boy.
What the?
They come up and they do the weird stuff like this guy right here. Like they have nothing, and so they've resorted to actually just being weird.
You black boy.
Yeah, I hear. Hey, turn on your camera, bud. I'll let you say whatever you want, but you got to turn on your camera. And you do have camera access. I've already sent you an invite. No. Put your face on the screen. No. Put your face on the screen. You don't get to be a gray box. Put your face on the screen and you can say whatever you want to say. You can be as weird as you want, but you have to, no, bud. You can be as weird as you want, but you got to put your face on the screen. Yeah, I didn't think you would do it.
You black boy.
Exactly.
Not surprising.
That's my new rule, Adam. I let them be weird, but they have to be on camera.
Yeah, that's when they start running because they know if they'd never say this stuff in public.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hi, are you a Trump supporter? Adrian Ray 50, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no, and I'm gonna drop you. I had someone in the chat said, "What's FBA?" FBA is Foundational Black American. For anyone who was wondering what FBA was, I had two of them in a row, and it was really bad. Really bad. FBA are absolutely the worst. Let's see here.
Trump.
Your username says I love Trump 2028, so I don't want to make an assumption because I don't want to reach, but are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What can I call you? Do you have a normal name?
Yes, my name's Cordero.
Cordero, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old. I was born in 2006. 2006.
2006? Okay. That's wild. That was a year after I graduated high school.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah. Let me say a couple of thank yous, and then I'll let you lay out your argument, and I'll let Adam talk to you for a moment.
All right.
W's in the chat for Feisty, who sent the $10 super chat to say, does Joe want the purge? Maybe he does. W's in the chat for Kimberly for the $5 donation saying, your lives help with my mental health as crazy as it sounds, and your voice is soothing. I love you, Santana. I don't know how my live helps with your mental health, and it literally makes me crash out, but at least one of us are, able to get through our day. So, yeah. W's in the chat for Junior for the $3 donation saying, can we uninvite Joe to the barbecue? Let's remove Candace Owens, Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj as well all together. Listen, I approve. Get them all out of here. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. And again, we got Adam hanging out here. Guys, Adam, there's no way Adam shouldn't already be over 1,000 coins. There's 2.1 thousand of us hanging out right here. Adam should be way over 1,000 coins. Show Adam some love. Show Adam some love. Also, we have Adam's pay links running in the poll in the bio. Adam, buy him some coffee. Maybe shoot your shot in his Venmo or something, You never know. You buy him lunch, he might. I don't know. So make sure you guys show Adam some love and give him a follow. All right. I forgot what your name was again.
Cordero.
Cordero. Why do you support Trump?
I support Trump because of his immigration and his raise that he's doing. Because, look, if you want a safe country, You got to follow the law. That's what everyone wants to. You got to follow the law. You know, when Biden won, my family was really mad, but we still followed the law because that's what you're supposed to do in America. And what the illegal aliens are doing is they're coming in from Venezuela, which is crazy country. Would never want to live there. They're coming in from
Why'd
Venezuela.
you say Venezuela like that?
Is there a problem? How I say it?
You said it like Trump.
Yeah.
Did you move your hands when you said it?
Actually, I was about to, but I didn't.
I figured you did. Sorry. Go ahead and finish your point so Adam can.
Venezuela and Ecuador. They're coming in from these countries, Spanish-speaking countries, primarily. And what they're doing is they're sending their kids, they're sending their uncles and aunts to our country, and they do not know how to follow this law. And Venezuela, you could get away with so many things, but Venezuela is nowhere like us. They will never be like us, and they don't belong here. And look, I'm fine for Venezuelan coming here.
Land that plane for me, bud.
Legally. You got to come here legally. I'm fine. If you're from Mexico, come here. I'm fine. I love immigrants. It's just that I don't like immigrants who come to this country illegally and who wants to tear down
the plane, bud. Land that plane.
And can I say one more thing, and then you can?
No, go ahead, Adam.
I mean, if you care about law and order, then you should hate the Trump raids. He's literally attacking people who follow the law. I mean, citizens are being detained, green card holders are being detained, people are being detained at immigration courts, people who pay taxes are being arrested. I mean, why is he specifically going after people that are following the rules?
Hey, Adam, let me tell you this.
Answer his question directly.
Well, it's because there's some of them don't even speak English, so that's
illegal? What happened to Law and Order like 2 minutes ago?
But you gotta come here and you gotta know English though, because that's just common sense.
Otherwise, ICE gets to beat you up and rip you away from your family. Is that how it works?
Well, I mean, and even if you are illegal, I don't know. It's like you gotta speak English though. I feel like
I feel like you're trolling. Are you actually serious?
I mean, like, I just feel like I have a question.
Are you a troll?
No, I'm not a troll because look, when you go to other countries, they make you learn their language. Correct?
That's not
Is that
true.
right?
No.
Yes. So how come I live in a majority county with Hispanics, and when they came here from Mexico,
Hispanic people, not Hispanics.
Okay, fine. Hispanic people, when they came, when I was in high school, when they came to my high school, they forced them to learn English. They forced them.
That's not
true. Well, my school did that. I don't know where
I don't think anyone has an issue with offering people free English classes if they would like to choose to take English, but this has nothing to do with ICE ripping families apart and beating people up and not letting them call lawyers. You opened your argument by saying you care a lot about law and order. You want people to come here legally. Then why are they punishing people who come here legally?
Why did Biden pardon?
Can I just get an answer to that?
Why did Biden pardon his son?
Hey, that has nothing to do with that. Also, Dean said, yes, you're a troll and you troll often.
No, I'm not. Dean's a liar.
Like, Dean literally just told me that. You can go ahead and go. Everybody was saying that he was trolls and yeah, I saw that, and then I don't understand why he's back in the request. I don't understand why he's back. Hey, Kay.
46% of the world's population speaks multiple languages.
Yep.
It's sad that in the United States, people think that English is the only language when multiple of our citizens speak not only 2, but 3 or 4 or 5 languages. I'm kind of getting tired of people being so xenophobic about this point that they're talking about. And I know that he's a troll. He's always a troll. But regardless, it's really important. The lack of our education system shows, especially in Nordic countries, they learn to speak English so that they can have to do business with us because we refuse to learn other languages.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. That's my fact of the day.
Thank you, Kay. W's in the chat for Jeffrey. Jeffrey sent a $10 donation saying that still doesn't change the fact that there are 49 million kangaroos in Australia and 3.5 million people in Uruguay, which means the kangaroos were invaded to invade Uruguay. Each person will have to fight 14 kangaroos. Sorry, just taking Just trying to take a break from the MAGA hate. Okay, that was a good one. W's in the chat for Sean, who sent a $10 super chat to say Article 92 violation so far, targeting civilians, suppression, lawful protest, violation of international law, misusing resources, and now harassment and retaliation. No MAGAs have read Article 92. You know they haven't, Sean. And W's in the chat for YYG, who sent a $4.99 super chat to say he's been on Dean and Parker's live with the same talking point. That does not surprise me. Adam, I'm shocked that you hadn't come across him yet.
Yeah, no, I caught on pretty quickly though that he was just talking out of his ass.
Yeah. I kind of got that too, and then I saw the chat spamming it. This guy, let's see if he loads. Of course, he's not gonna load. Of course, he's not gonna load. There was a guy who was like spamming in the chat, saying like, "Oh, I'm a better debater than you," and
those are always the biggest cowards.
Yeah, they all are. Yeah, he's gone now. Kind of looks like we're at the end of the road. Are you going live anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll probably go live in like 30 minutes to an hour pretty soon.
Okay. Hey, I saw you dunking on Matt.
Oh yeah, that was fun. He's unhinged.
Hey, I knew for a fucking fact when I commented on your video and I added him, I knew that was gonna press his button. He's a fucking snowflake.
Yeah. Very fragile ego.
Oh man, yeah. No, it was really good.
He went mask off too. He was just saying, "Yep, we should just unalive Democrats who say that the military shouldn't follow unlawful orders." He didn't even hide it or run away from it.
Yeah. No, I mean he does that. He's like he leans like way into the weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's not good at it. All right, guys. Hey, make sure Dwayne don't get muted. Don't get muted. I will mute a mod. Dwayne. If anyone doesn't know who Matt Nuclear, he is a subpar Charlie Kirk fanboy who doesn't know much and just like he really does say like the most wild shit, and he thinks that if he speaks loud and fast that no one will notice that the shit that he's saying is wrong. Am I wrong, Adam?
That's a perfect description.
Yeah. All right, guys, 2,000 of us here. Make sure you guys give Adam a follow. Adam is going live here in about 30 minutes or so. Adam, if you have me, I might come hang out with you for a little while.
Yeah,
if you,
for sure. You should hop on.
If you're catching a fade, I'll come hang out with you.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, actually, thank you to Shanta Daney for the $10 on PayPal. I appreciate it.
Let's go. What did the message say?
Just from Shanta Davey.
Oh,
okay.
Or I thought Shanta was shooting a shot. Listen. If anybody want to shoot that shot with Adam, I'm telling you, buy him a cup of coffee, maybe a scone. Adam, you like scones?
Yeah.
Yep, buy him a scone. You never know what may happen. Just saying. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, see you later.
All right.
All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here. But I want to go raid Athena. I see Athena's live. And so let's go raid Athena, and we're going to show Athena some love. She is on the Covey account. Let me go grab this. She's on Covey 2.0. So let's go show Athena some love. No? Let's go raid. Oh, Solid. Let's go raid Solid. Solid's live. Solid is live. Let's go raid Solid. Let's go show Solid some love. I will drop this here. Boom, boom. Got it. Boom. We're going to go raid Solid. Let's go raid Solid. Also, W's in the chat for Shanta, who sent a $10 donation and just sent the love. I appreciate you. So much. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. You're freaking awesome. Guys, last call for alcohol. Hit that follow button up at the top. Hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to get out of here, guys. Exah.